Alright everybody, I know this is probably going to fog up really fast because I just brought the camera outside from being inside, but truck is running, filming 2 days in a row after work. What is going on? But we have a buyer for the cats. A lot of people buy these, take them apart, and they sell the stuff that's on the inside of them. I reached out to a guy on Facebook Marketplace. He's buying those. And then we're coming home and we're taking the tires off the Ford because I have a guy coming to buy them tomorrow. I've had them posted for a while now, and finally someone's coming to buy them. I need some extra cash in my pocket, and I already found what I'm buying next. As long as the guy follows through tomorrow and buys them, and the other setup doesn't sell by then, I already found what I'm getting next. And I will say it's bigger than 40s, so that's good. Let's get these cats put in the truck and get to meeting this guy. Okay, now that we're on the road, I can talk to you guys a little bit more. I'm supposed to be meeting this guy in like 20 minutes, and I still have to go to the place where I'm meeting him, and it's already 5:50 right now. Oh, so gotta hurry up. But people buy what's inside catalytic converters. They like cut them open, and there's some stuff inside of them, and they sell that. If I knew how to do it, maybe I'd try it, but I mean, I'm getting $160 for the cats off the truck, and I mean, that alone paid for half the exhaust. Getting the exhaust done on this was $300 for the True Duals, straights, and tips. So, I mean, I'm happy with 160 bucks. It's an extra little bit of money in my pocket, but I don't want to bore you guys anymore with talking. Okay, let me just start this off by saying that was the worst transaction I have ever went through in my entire life. That took me 45 minutes to go through. Guy had to be on some type of drugs or something. So shows up out here to buy my cats. We've been talking for the last couple days. Finally found out a time that works best for both of us to meet up and for him to buy my cats. Now, this guy comes out here and he's giving me the runaround and a story and blah 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 and all this stuff. Those cats came off this truck. They were factory cats. He's trying to tell me that he thinks they're aftermarket, blah blah blah. I was like, I know they're not aftermarket. This truck was an old person's truck before me. No old guys are gonna put different cats on his truck. So we're going back and forth, and then he's, oh, I don't have all of the money, I only have $80. Will you take Cash App? Red flag right there. I don't know if you guys pay attention to a lot of like online transaction stories or anything like that, but a lot of people try to use Cash App, and if they don't have the money in their bank, the Cash App will go through and then it will cancel later on, or they'll pay you with Cash App and then cancel the transaction through their bank. So I was like, no, I don't have Cash App, all I have is PayPal, because PayPal has buyer's protection. And he's like, oh, I don't have PayPal, blah blah blah. And then later on he was like, he has PayPal, but it's shut off right now because there's a hold on his account because of some YouTube subscription. This guy was just full of stories, full of lies. What ended up happening, this guy doesn't have a license. His girlfriend, baby mama, whatever she was, ended up having to go back to the house because she gave him a ride there, and they had some guy they had to meet, and I had to run him up the road to the bank. So he got in my truck and I drove him up the road to the bank to get the cash out, because I was not taking anything but cash. And then this guy's giving me his whole life story the whole way there and the whole way back. Guys, this was a terrible experience. I don't ever want to sell cats again now. Well guys, we're back home, and hopefully, if all goes well, this will be the last time you guys see this set up on the Ford. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a little bit sad. Probably gonna miss these guys just a little bit. I never really got to actually drive on the 40-inch Toyos besides just around my neighborhood, so I'm a little bit sad about that, but you know what we're getting next, pretty nice. So if you guys are new here and this is your first time seeing this setup or seeing the Ford, these are 20 by 12 XD diesels on some 40 by 15 50 R20 Toyo MTs. I got these for a pretty good deal. Old man had got them to build his truck and decided he didn't like the way they looked, so he was selling them, and I got a good deal on them. Now I've got someone coming tomorrow to buy them, get my money back out of them, and then resell them, and then get another setup. Now these tires are still so new that they still have the little like nipples left on the actual tread itself, because I haven't even driven 100 miles on them yet, and they still had stickers on them when I got them. But now I've got some roll arounds that we're gonna throw up on here and bring my jack out here, take one off at a time, and then try and get them loaded up in the back of the truck. That looks funny. Oh, I figured might as well do the fronts first so we don't like have the truck flip over or anything. Wow, the camera does not do this justice. This truck is leaning like crazy. But time to do this side, I guess. Hell yeah, flat tires. Hell yeah, jack stuck underneath it. Oh yeah, she's squatting. Alright guys, well, all the rollers are on the truck. The back rollers are flat, so now the jack is stuck underneath the pumpkin until I get the next setup. But we're down on the ground. We got one of the 40s next to the Chevy. Like he was just saying, it's crazy how much bigger a 40 is than a 37. I mean, I guess it is 3 inches. Yeah. I guess it does matter to her.
Every inch counts.
Every inch counts. Dude, you should have seen, I put this one on first and the whole truck was just like leaned over, like it was like sitting on the axle basically. These things are freaking small. Yeah, but we got a lot of light coverage now with them rock lights. There's not really any dead space now, besides like right below the axle. That's good when it states the next setup like that, as I want it to state what I'm getting next. It'll be like that. Oh, that works out well. Let's turn some headlights on so you guys can see. But that is what the truck looks like now. It looks absolutely ridiculous. See if you guys can see me. Alright, now we got some light out here. I'm not going to end this video here. I will end this video tomorrow if if the Toyos in the back of my Chevy end up selling. I'll end the video there. If the guy backs out, I'll end the video there. We're going to end this video tomorrow once we find out what's going on. And then hopefully the next video you guys see involving this will be the new setup, as long as everything goes right tomorrow. I really hope this guy follows through, doesn't back out on me, because now I've got my hopes up for what's coming next. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright everybody, next day you guys see the tires in the bed of the truck. Sun is still up, and I'm going to apologize now if the camera fogs back up or if it gets a little hazy or anything. You guys know the whole ordeal with humidity. So I got home about 30 minutes ago and I pulled one out one by one. I washed front and back side of the rims. I washed the tires. Get them looking good, guys. Anytime you're ever selling anything online, whether it's rims and tires or whether it's a mattress or anything, make sure it's clean. People are going to want to buy something if it's clean. If you show up with some muddy rims and tires, they're less likely to buy them than if you show up with clean rims and tires. So I cleaned up front and back, cleaned up the tires, got everything all shined up pretty good. Give you guys look at this one. This one's the easiest one to see. So they're all shined up. It's still a little bit wet. The tire's drying up, and they'll all be dry by the time I get there. That is also something to look out for when you're buying a used setup if it's wet when you buy it. Water hides a lot of things like scratches, dry rot, cracks in the tires. It hides a lot because it makes everything darker, and it's almost like a clear coat on stuff. Those will be dry by the time I get there. I'm not one of those people that's just gonna try and cover something up. Those will be dry by the time I get there. They're gonna be in the back of the truck, at a 20-minute drive there. They'll be completely dry. We're not pulling a fast one on anybody, but a little heads up for you guys, if you are buying a used setup or anything like that, whether it's a vehicle or anything, if you show up and it's wet, it's probably got scratches or dry rot, which these don't have either of. The rims are new, the tires are new. The tires have like 50 miles on them. You guys see the truck behind me. We'll take a walk over there and show you guys now that it's daylight and you guys can see it a little bit more. So I don't know if you guys remember from last night, it was just a couple seconds for y'all, but it was a whole 24 hours for me. These back tires are flat. You guys see like where the ground's tore up? I was actually testing the brakes the other day and this to make sure like they would actually stop if I had to slam on brakes and the tires slid. Well, there's a little indentation in the ground right there. And with the tires being flat, I couldn't even get the jack out from underneath the truck. So the jack is under there until we get our next setup, or until I jacked it up and set it on some like wood blocks just to get the jack out from underneath of it. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I already have a setup picked out that I'm gonna go get as long as this guy pulls through and buys the rims and tires that I have now. It is a lot cheaper. The whole reason I'm doing all this, I'm moving in 3 months and I need some extra money in my savings. So I'm able to sell these for more and go buy something for a little bit less, put some money in my savings, and we'll be good. We'll have a setup on the Ford. We'll have some money. That's all I'm going after. But I'm gonna stop rambling on. I'm gonna get in the truck. We're meeting this guy at Walmart, and if he buys them, I'll pick you guys up there. All right, so hopefully you guys can see me thanks to these nice bright LEDs, but he pulled through. I'm not gonna pull all my money out and flex my money or anything. Not that type of person, but did pull through, bought the rims and tires. He liked them. Said he's got a 97 F250, the OBS style, the style that's still 8x6.5, and said that he bought it. Came on 44-inch boggers that were completely bald and rode like crap. So he's looking for some better riding tires and still big in size. Said he likes Toyos. So that worked out perfect for me. They are sold, so now I can message the guy with the other setup that I want and set up a time to meet him. Go buy those, but you guys won't be seeing that in this video. I'm gonna close this video out now, and hopefully you guys like vlog style videos like this. I know this video is kind of all over the place, but hopefully you guys like things like this. I'll take you guys along to go get the next setup, and catch you guys in the next one. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you later.